Tomorrow marks the first full week of the government shutdown. Both the Senate and the House were back in session today, but there were no signs of a breakthrough to end the funding stalemate. Natalie Brand has the latest from Washington.
Both chambers of Congress convened for mere minutes on Thursday, but neither took any action to end the partial government shutdown.
Section 2B of House Resolution 1180.
That voice interrupting in the background is Democratic Congressman Jim McGovern, who says he tried to offer a measure in the Republican-led House to reopen shuttered government agencies.
I wasn't even given the courtesy of being recognized on the House floor, which is unprecedented.
Democrats are refusing to give President Trump the $5 billion he wants to help build a southern border wall. Without money for the wall, the president says he will not sign a deal to fund the government.
Compromise doesn't seem to be a word that the Democrats are willing to engage in at this point.
Current Speaker of the House, Paul Ryan, says the White House is engaged in talks with Senate Democrats, but Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer says the two sides remain very far apart. With no real signs of progress, the shutdown standoff could continue into the next Congress. And with a Democratic-controlled House in the new year, relations between the president and Congress could become even more contentious. Some 800,000 federal employees are either working without pay or furloughed. Many federal contractors, like Maggie McGarry, are getting hit too.
Not only do I not get back pay, nor do I have any certainty about when I might be able to start back up again, I also am kind of stuck in a holding pattern in terms of being able to do something in the meantime.
Thursday, the U.S. Office of Personnel Management issued guidance for furloughed workers, including examples of how to ask creditors for more time to pay bills. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
A new Reuters Ipsos poll finds 47% of adults blame President Trump for the government shutdown, while 33% blame Democrats in Congress. 7% blame congressional Republicans. Today, stock markets continue to rise after yesterday's big comeback, with the Dow closing up another 250 points.